Do 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 do. Yo yo. How you doing, Warren? You alright, dude? Get this all sorted out. Do, 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 do. Right. Okie dokie. Oh. Change character. I might do a few bosses first and then see how we go. So I need to do the proving grounds as well, but I don't know if the hotfix is actually live yet because I've been away. So I need to work out whether that is live first of all. I don't have any gamma burst stuff. You're meant to be asleep. Yeah, you're getting trouble, dude. You're getting trouble, dude. So I don't have any gamma burst stuff on me, so I'm not going to be able to tell if this hotfix is live yet. Yeah, no gamma burst stuff. Okay, but what have you been farming, dude? Ooh. I'm looking forward to using that cutsman. Let's just equip it. Put this new one in. Thank you, Keps, for that. It's delightful. And then we need to just make it green so I know that it's my corrosive one. Just been doing side missions and slaughter shaft. Okay. So I really want to try this custom out because it should be incredible. It's got more damage than I was using, and it's got bonus. Oh, it's going to be so good, that is. Right. Let's get into it. So I think I'll just warm up first. And then go from there, because I've got to go through all 6 of these. See what the loot is. Yes, I've changed my character start. You copied me, dude. You copied me, didn't you? So I had to do it. Yes, Keps. Yes, Keps. I do like it. I'm going to quickly test this out now, because what I'll be able to do if I solo this, I'll be able to see exactly how much additional damage it's going to do. So yeah, I'll have to. It'll probably be most effective to see on the Valkyries or the Kraken at the start, because yeah, it's a bit difficult for me to see. So let me just create a party so I get the balance of the audio correct. My sound's glitched on my game. I've got to save and quit. Yeah, no worries, Keps. I don't really use the kibs, to be honest, anyway, so it's not really a problem. So like, so I replayed some of the DLC today, and so one of the rarest shields in the game is something called the Rico. When I played through it originally with Flak, I didn't pay much attention to it, and I accidentally sold it. Then when I played through with Zane, I kept it, but I didn't get an there we go. I didn't get an anointed version, and then I've played through it today with Amara, and I got one right, and it's so I got here it is right. So it's bonus melee damage, um, and it's so frustrating because obviously you want an ASC because it just reflects like so much damage. But then I thought, oh, I'll still use it just to see like what it's like with all that reflection. And like because Zane's always got his shield up, you can't really tell that you're using it. And then I felt like when my shield had dropped, like it should have done more than it did. So the transformer's back on. But it's one of the most sought after shields in the game. But like I was looking on Reddit, and like people are like save farming it, like I know I'm just not down for that. Like properly trying to glitch the game out, so you have a quick look at it while you're in the cutscene, and then power off the game quickly, so you don't actually save and quit, and then you get another chance at it. But like that is like some extreme measures just to get a shield with a perfect anointment that isn't. It wasn't that game changing, to be honest, from what I saw. So yeah. So today's stream is I'm just going to test this Cutsman out. I need to work out how I'm going to know when the hotfix is on, because obviously it already says hotfix. So maybe it'll say hotfix 2. I don't know. And then I'm going to run through the proving grounds to see if the loot has been boosted. I haven't done the proving grounds that often either, so is he? He didn't want to die then. And then see where we go. So you can hear me. I don't know what you mean, dude. Surely you'll be able to hear me now. I don't know what you mean, dude. But so I know you could hear Bri yesterday, but that wasn't by design. That won't be something that we'll be doing in the future. I want the channel to remain clear the whole time, so you can just hear me. I don't want any interference because it also does some lag problems. So you see the streamers on Twitch doing it, but they've all got like business level connections. I might get told that point. Yeah, I mean, have you not got any earphones, dude? That would solve your problem. No one would hear you then. Also, if your parents are telling you to go to bed, you should probably listen to those. Whilst I do appreciate you joining the stream, you don't want to get yourself in trouble with your parents, dude. Warlord, Crossroad, Phaser, or Jacob's damage. No. Okay. Yeah, superhero landing. I am seriously hyped for using this Cutsman. I reckon if I got an airborne anointment on here we go. Come on then. Oh my god. It's amazing. It's already amazing. Yeah, I reckon if I got an airborne redistributor, because I'm always like jump hip firing, I reckon I'd use it quite a lot. Sorry dude, it's not going to happen, I'm afraid. My internet's been playing up lately, so I can't afford to jeopardise everybody else's stream for the chat, I'm afraid. Oh, it's beautiful. It is beautiful. Like, my dictator's good, but that cutsman is beautiful. Let's be having you then, kid. Oh my god, it's perfect. Is this seriously going to chew the boss up? Let me look at that. There's one burst. Oh my god, it's going to be amazing. No wonder people were asking you to dupe that. So, if there's anybody new on the chat, welcome. Please feel free to say hello. My voice is better as well today, so hopefully I won't sound so croaky. If you're after any legendaries, anything like that, just let us know in the chat. And if we've got anything spare, we will donate it to you. All I ask in return is that you hit the subscribe button. A little later today as well to try and get some of the USA in. And my partner is on nights, so she's not here, so I can be as loud as I want as well. And not worry about waking anybody up. So I also jumped into a game with Mr. Know-How earlier today. He took my Moes from level 10 to level 37 in one run of the Slaughter Shaft. And it was tough for him because he hasn't got an optimized build, so we'll have to get him on the chat at some point because he had a rough time of doing it. Everyone's dead here. He had a rough time. Let me just check as well that I'm not getting SMG damage buff. No, I'm getting a cryo buff though. So the Cutsman is getting an extra 20% on the cryo, 100%. So he's doing 120% damage, but it's still going to be insane. Yo, what's up, Aris? How you doing, dude? You alright? Aris, just remind me, because I'm trying to like start a kind of memory bank of everyone. What's your PSN name? Just so I remember. Okay, so I found myself wanting to give stuff away today, and I can't remember everybody's PSNs because they're different to the chats. I suppose what I could do is just re-watch the recording of when people speak, but that would take ages. We stream for a couple of hours though. TK Starfall, yeah, you sent me an invite before I was online, didn't you? Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll remember that. And are you a Zane? Or are you something else? I'm looking for a main Amara, really, because I got the perfect Rico for an Amara build, or a face puncher build. Whew. Everybody dead. No. Flying guys. Flak main. And have you done a flak like is the face puncher build on the flak, or is it because you can glitch out the face puncher, can't you, to get like ridiculous damage or something like that? I don't know. Maybe I'm making that up. Stitch clone regenerate now. Oh, this is going to be awesome. This is going to be awesome. For those of you that may not know, if you're not in the disco, which is my code word for Discord, um, Keps gave me God Roll, Cutsman. So this is going to be crazy. Oh, I don't have the right gun on here. Yeah, I'm set. So I am very, very hyped to get into this fight. Although it does have like stages of health, so I think I'm just gonna just wipe him straight to each stage of his health, but we'll see. Usually it takes one fire of the electric cutsman, then two of the green, and then back to the shock if my skills are up, which they should be by now. Yeah, there we go. So let's see whether it changes it. So one of the shock, and then it's usually two of this green. It's really just one and a touch, but that is an upgrade on the damage. Oh, you git. Let me just get rid of these. So I did a run earlier today. I've got another corrosive redistributor today that is unanointed. So before anybody gets their hopes up, it is unanointed. Ooh, that hurts. Wow, look at the damage it's doing there. Try and keep my health a bit. Put my shields down. It's not going to do as much damage because I've got my shield up, but that still does like as much damage as it normally would do if I had all my skills up as well. So that's nice. Take a shield down for me, dudes. Thank you. So I've clocked it as well to optimize getting the most loot out of this dude. Right? If you just use a redistributor, get into about half health, and then he'll send out the extra dudes. Now, obviously, if you're not absolutely cakewalking it, it's probably not a good idea to send out the extra dudes. But I want the extra loot, so I send the extra dudes out. Is he blocking that or what? Does he block that in his shield? That'd be a bit harsh, wouldn't it? If he's blocked my. No, we still got something out of it. But yeah, if you get his thing to half health, then they're guaranteed to come out, and they can drop redistributors as well. So it just gives you that extra chance to get redistributors, and that's what we're all here for. Oh, not got my sentinel up. That's why it's not doing as much damage. There we go. I could fire a cutsman at him, but it's hard to hit him with a cutsman. I mean, I'm supposed to use shock there, but I'm sure it's going to do, yeah, decent damage. Ooh. Oh my god, this thing wrecks. This cutsman absolutely wrecks. Okay, so if they're nice to me, they should see that I've absolutely wiped the floor with them, so they should give us a redistributor, really. I think that's the way it works. I think I can see another Kib's worth, you know. What's the best element for a dictator for Zane? Okay, see you later, dude. See you later. So another Kib's worth here, but unanointed, so it's not that great. So, so originally I would have said a dictator with corrosion and then sentinel up cryo, but I'll be honest with you, my normal dictator, which has got high base damage plus cryo sentinel up, is better. Another Kib's worth here. Get loads of them. Corrosive radiation. So yeah, so I prefer my normal one here. Where is he? Oh no, it's up here. I prefer that one. so so this so if you remember, somebody on my stream sent me a dictator. I haven't got it with me, but they sent me a corrosive cryo one. How you doing, LCFC? How you doing, dude? You're right. Um, I don't know whether to call you WASI or LCFC or even 123, so I apologise for all of that. Um, but um, but yeah, so I prefer the normal with cryo up because cryo's pretty effective on most things, and then in addition to that, normal bullets do okay against everything. You're not like going to come up against something that's really going to cause you problems. Now, the two big things that I use the dictator for are obviously the flying Wotan at the end, and the cryo up with Sentinel up is fantastic for it. And then in addition to that, if I come across the big fat dudes for the Malawan Takedown, I can't remember what they're called, the Badass Storm, whatever they're called. Um, and they've got shit tons of help, so I switch to the Dictator there. And because it's normal, I'm doing still a decent amount of damage. Now, if I'd had it corrosive, it wouldn't do that, or had it specialist, it might not do that on other things. So I just really love this Dictator I've got, to be honest. It just feels great. I think K6 uses a cryo one. Heavyweights, yeah, that's it. Fucking stupid name in it. Yeah. So that was a really good experiment. So the hotfix, they said the hotfix would be 11. It would be 11 o'clock my time. I've got no way of seeing because I wouldn't carry any gamma burst stuff with me. So yeah, I don't know. So I suppose the only way to do it, let's do one run of the slaughter shaft. That'll take us close to 11, and then I'm gonna. Well, the plan for tonight is to go through all of these. But I appreciate that I'm on later, so some of you won't have been on stream in the previous streams this week. So if there's anything you want to do, I know TK, you wanted to maybe go through the takedown, so we can do that a little bit later as well. We'll just do a quick run of the slaughter shaft. So, as I said, Mr. Know How, he was he was on earlier, so I asked him to help me boost my Mo's. So, as I said at the start of the stream, he helped me get all the way up to like nearly level 40. But his slaughter shaft run on Mayhem 4, it probably took nearly 45 minutes. Wassy will do. Just heads up, it's pronounced Wassy. Don't be sorry, it's a mistake. Wassy. It's easy. Right. So this is a slaughter shaft. So let's put my Maggie on. Yeah. So he wasn't optimized. So the run took us about 45 minutes, and I say we because Mo's got destroyed, and then I just died and had to watch. So we'll see how we go. Let me just take a quick drink of water and then we'll go for it. So, I'm not timing this, but my record is 19 minutes. Gamma burst anointed. I say I'm really intrigued, like by the gamma burst builds for Flak, because I want to play Flak, I really do, but like his crit builds are just bang average, like absolute bang average. So like it feels like I'm punishing myself by playing Flak, and I don't want it to be like that. So I might have another look at a radioactive kind of build for Flak. I'll need to, obviously, you know, being on YouTube, I'll need to think of my own original name to recall the Flak build that pretty much everyone's going to have the same points in. You know, but I'll need an original name. So suggestions welcome on a name that any other YouTuber hasn't used so far. You know, maybe we should call it Chernobyl, or is that a little bit insensitive? Woo, triple dipple. Yeah, it's probably a bit insensitive. Black isn't bad. Zane's just OP right now. Yeah, it's Zane is sensational right now. I'd go as far to say this Zane right now is more. Oh no, actually, I'm not gonna say. I was about to say it's more fun than any other Borderlands character I've ever played, but it's not because B1 Mordecai with Bloodwing was out of this world. It's almost as there's a big right. Someone timestamp the chat because that's a bold statement. Almost as good as Zane. Like that's gonna have to be pretty good. And are you talking like have you got God roll stuff, or is it, or are you just like not perfect? Because I've got shed loads of stuff in my vault, so I'm gonna have to have a look and see what that's like. What's this dude doing up here? He's never up there. You're gonna get maggied just because. I don't like people being out of the ordinary. So is this guy gonna get chained for me? Perfect. Thank you. Oh, do you know what I can use? Corrosive Cutsman. Oh yes. I love this chat. So I love how we're evolving. We're getting better and better. We're just doing tweaks to the weapons. Another perfect anointment. I think so. I see it on Reddit all the time. Like people just like, oh, you know, it takes ages to do this. I'm never gonna do that. How do the YouTubers have that much gear? Like it takes ages to farm. Anybody who tells you otherwise has either cheated or been the luckiest person in the world. If you've got God rolls within a week, then go and buy a lottery ticket because it just doesn't happen. So I farmed Freddy today for an hour, right? Freddy's a fast farm, isn't he? He's like save and quit. Not even save and quit, it's just fast travel, isn't it? Right, I farmed him for an hour. I didn't get a single class mod for the Seen Dead. Not a single one. They're supposed to drop them like candy. Not a single one. I also, when I was on my Siren, excuse me, when I was on the Siren, I farmed Celestro for 98 times and didn't get a single spiritual driver. So anyone who tells you that it can happen quickly, it just doesn't. It just doesn't. And that's okay. Keeps me playing. Keeps me playing. Ooh, we've got no sentinel. We'll just chain you until it comes back. See how much weaker it is. I wanted to try and get a screenshot as well. Maybe this is the time here. Here we go. See if I can get it. I need to chain all of them. Has that got it? No, it's not enough chains. We'll do another. I think round 4 there's one. I want to get like a mad like photo shot of like the chains just hitting everybody on the page. Yeah, I found Celestial yesterday for a good 3 hours without getting that drop. Yeah, it's a nightmare. I've seen more drop in Wotan than I have on Celestial. That needs to be boosted big time. And you've done it when the farming frenzy's on. So keep saying feeding frenzy from Destiny reference, but I want to punch you. I want to punch you. Oh my god! Look how much little the damage does. Yeah, you should be getting way more than 3 hours getting nothing on this event. Is it a dedicated drop for God's sake? Although I saw K6, he was running some rare spawns today. 20 runs each on all the rare spawns rotating. Was not getting anything. Yo, what's up, Clint? How's it going, dude? You alright? I like this, man. We're getting a proper little family going. I noticed today on the Discord as well that there was chat going on. There was exchange of weapons. There was discussions about god rolls as well. I fucking love all of that. More of that. You know, I'd be happy if you guys never had to use WhatsApp or anything like that again because all the chat was going on the disco. That would be absolutely amazing. And also what I'm doing, right, so anyone who's joined the disco so far, will notice I've put you as a Crimson Raider. Now the first 50 people to join the disco will be called, their role will be Crimson Raiders, and then after that, everybody else will be called, oh my god, Sun Smashers. That's what they're going to be called from Vaughn's clan. So the disco, mate, is on the front of my YouTube. Like if you go to the YouTube homepage in a different tab, it's on there. Or in fact, let me send you the link now in the chat for anybody else who might be who might want it. Copy. So yeah, so if we get bigger, you know, it might happen. If we get bigger, then you guys who are in the chat already, in the disco already, nobody else is going to be called Crimson Raiders. So the first 50 people in will be Crimson Raiders. After that, Sun Smashers. And then it'll be it. I know Warren's not listening right now as well, but I need to think about a role for Warren, because he was obviously the first person to start chatting, and like I know like you guys have all come in and contributed, but I generally don't think if Warren hadn't have started chatting, then maybe the next person wouldn't have started chatting, and I'd just be again talking to myself on the internet. So I need to think of a role for Warren on the Discord, but I don't know what to do with him yet. But we'll see how that goes. But yeah, so I'm loving the disco at the moment. It's going better than I thought it was going to go. And what'd be really good is if you guys have got any suggestions. So at the moment we've got that 3 categories, haven't we? We've got general, we've got the live streams where I post when I'm going to be streaming, and then we've also got the wish list. So if there's like, maybe we need like an LFG one or something like that, if you're looking for people with help, or to help you with missions or anything like that, like, or I don't know, we can expand it as we go, if needed. But no, it's we need some kind of bot or something in there as well, but I know absolutely crap all about disco, so we're going to need to I'm going to need to school myself up. I didn't know anything about YouTube. And Vault Hunter role, yeah. So I don't know if people can have multiple roles. That was the one thing I wanted to put on there was, can you come out? Thank you. Was that you've got your, so I've been on discos before where they've got your console, your main as in Zane or Amara, and then some other kind of like leveling names that you level up over time. That sounds really complicated, so we'll get there. I definitely want to put the main on there because I need, like, if my inventory gets full, one thing I'm trying to do is I just send things to people rather than sell them now, and I only pick up half decent stuff, so I need to be able to remember what everything is. Yeah, it does sound great. In theory, in practice though, we'll see how it goes. See if we can pull it off. So I can hear someone has just either joined the disco or messaged in the disco because it pops up on my laptop. The challenge really over the next few weeks is going to be obviously this update has got 1 more week, and then unless Borderlands have got something up the sleeve, it might be a bit quiet for a while. So I've got some stuff to do on my Mo's. She's got to go through pretty much the whole campaign. I might do some like challenge modes, for example, like it. Maybe take on the takedown with no shield. Zane pretty much can do that, I think, as long as he's doing damage. So stuff like that. And like if there's any content, so if there's any of you that's not done the Proving Grounds, I'm going to be running the Proving Grounds in a little while. I'm going to go through all 6, see if the loot's any better. I just do not think for 1 second it's going to be any better than Slaughter Shaft, because Slaughter Shaft is just incredible. and then we'll just see where the night takes us. Because now I've got my new corrosive cuts, man. It's just incredible. What about this? What about this time? So like, I'm down for like getting as many people on the stream as possible. So we need to do it over a lengthy time period, really, to see. How's the Moes? Yes, Mr. Know-How. I was telling him about you earlier, like having like a good 45-minute slog in the slaughterhouse. So she got to, I think she's 38, 39, something like that, dude. So I really appreciate the lift, to be honest, because like I love the story. But like that'll be what? So I've gone through 3 characters, so that's 6. That'll have been the 7th time going through the story, like, and to grind it up as well, like using blue weapons and stuff like that, will have been tough. So I appreciate it. It was 38 minutes. I thought it was about 40 minutes, to be honest. Like, you know, you did a right job. I was absolutely no help. Just sat there like a passenger. But there we go, that's 3 done. This is a fast run, guys, by the way. This is a fast run. My 19-minute one, I got a very horrible anointed enemy in the middle of it. This is a fast run. I saw somebody online did the takedown in 8 minutes the other day. I'm not even sure. How can I improve my Zane, though? Well, let me do this run, right? And I said to you earlier, didn't I, that we're going to spend some time. Right, so did you have a look on my channel for the Zapper Zane, the updated build? Have a look at that first. Compare that, like, while I'm just doing this. And then the class mod, I've just got an absolute god roll, so unfortunately you're just going to have to farm for that. And then... but I might have an SMG up one. Hey Jay, what you doing? How you doing? You're right. So I'm keeping my skill up because of the Seeing Dead class mod from the DLC. Trace, nice. How you doing, dude? You right? Find me able to watch streams, glad to be able to catch one. Yeah, it's I'm trying to vary it. It's going to be difficult because you know, I work. Oh, this is the one. I'm going to try and chain all these and then pause it. Yeah, it's not enough though. That's not enough. I want more chains. More chains for my screenshot. Yeah, so I'm trying to vary the stream time. So I'm thinking on a Thursday night doing this time, on a Tuesday night doing the earlier time, and then on the Friday night actually starting at 9 o'clock UK time, which is an hour earlier than today. And they're just streaming as long as my voice lasts. As long as there's people, you know, wanting to do content and stuff. And aren't shy about being on stream and potentially dying in front of millions/10 people. So yeah, sorry, I'm just missing a couple of things. So I think I wasn't doing much damage because I had 0 in playing dirty. Yeah, that won't help. So basically the Seeing Dead class mod is the cornerstone. You absolutely need a Seeing Dead class mod. Then you need an electric banjo. How you doing, Sheldon? You alright, dude? Nice to see ya. So Seeing Dead class mod, absolute #1 priority. Number 2 is the electric banjo, in my humble opinion. The god roll on the electric banjo is shock damage and electrocute chance. And then, in an ideal world, a redistributor. Now, if you can get one with Sentinel Up Cryo, then God save the Queen. But if you can't, then any redistributor, unanointed, will still do a very good job. And if you can't get a redistributor, go with a Kibsworth or anything that's fast firing. Dictator still does a job, really. I can keep my skill up with the Dictator just firing at one enemy. Yeah, take a look at the build and let me know. Electric Banjo currently using the Snowdrift Auto Idol with my Zane, yeah. I mean, the only thing I would say with the Auto Idol is, you really, like, when was the last time you saw my shield go off here? So I never need to regen health. You're probably better with a Victory Rush, to be honest, dude. If you can keep your skills up as long as this. But it's personal preference at the end of the day. You know, if your Auto Idol has got SMD damage or pistol damage or something like that on it, then use those. Like, basically whatever you can get damage out of. It's the only, like, people like criticize the Banjo, like, but like, so I was talking about ammo consumption earlier. So you've just seen there, I've just fired at one guy, right, and I used a clip, maybe two, right, but there's 6 guys or 5 guys around him, so I never have to fire at those. So where other class mods, I'm gonna have to use ammunition to kill all those other enemies, but I don't with this same build because I'm just using the chain, and the electricity is better than any bullet damage that I can do, and that's a fact because it changes back and forth between people. This dude here, and if you watch my dictator here, right, on this dude, so oh well, he died too quick. But the dictator will keep your skill up. Yeah, the brainstormer is good, but because it's not fast firing, the Banjo and the chain will keep your skills up to a certain extent. Did he just drop 3 and he just dropped 4 weapons from one enemy? That's a record. That is a record. Yeah, so the brainstormer Banjo is good, but because the weapon itself doesn't fire so fast, it's not quite as effective at keeping your skill up. And the real reason why you want fast firing stuff and dots and your sentinel going off is because every time you're doing damage, you're getting your kill skills reset or potentially reset, and that means extra projectiles are going off. You get your fire rate up. Everything's going off all at the same time. So you can see here with the dictator that I'm not really hitting a lot, but I am hitting some, and it's keeping my skills up. So it's not just about the redistributor. Any fast firing weapon will do the same thing, to be honest. Even from this distance, like, you'll see my skills just keep ticking away. But on round 5 of the Slaughter Shaft, I use the dictator on the first round, because then I guarantee that I don't run out of redistributor for the 5th wave, which is the hardest one. You can see, like, no redistributor, just the Banjo and just this weapon, and it's keeping my skills up fine. Obviously I'm not got a bit of movement speed because of the bipod, but seeing the class mode 5 in Donnybrook, a good one. I mean, yeah, definitely. So you're getting an overall damage buff from Donnybrook, which is what, nearly 90% if you've got +5 in there, versus mine that's only got a couple of points in there, but I've got weapon damage, S&D damage and Hyperion critical hit damage. So I would probably say that you're getting an overall slight advantage with 5 in there. Got me a time tick to save. Wow, yeah. Mate, that's the one that is, if it's a normal one, this is a normal one like mine, and no elemental damage on it, and it's just crazy. I use it for Wotan. I use it for lots of things, really. Stubborn enemies, because Zane's not necessarily very good with a single target enemy. I actually had one on Flak, and it was absolutely glorious on Flak. Took down Graveward in a here's going to be the chain time. This is I've messed it up. Wrong timing. No, we've got to wait a bit. It absolutely just melted Graveward, the dictator, on Flak. It was lovely. I also had super good luck on Flak as well. I dropped about 4 Maggies in like 6 runs with Flak yesterday. some decent ones. I got an I got a 30% damage while airborne. Maggie, I got 125% damage against boss and named enemies. And I got another one. I can't remember what it was. So I've got a few Maggies, to be honest, which was nice. I got a few grave artifact as well. Someone told me that the +5 Dynamite Seeing Dead is an Xbox exclusive. I haven't heard that, but I also haven't seen anyone other than Jolts, dude, the YouTuber, with a +5. And I don't know what console he's on actually. So it could be that it's just an exclusive, but I don't know. I'd be surprised. I haven't seen anything really that's exclusive. My only worry with Xbox is that because you can, like, because Microsoft is and Windows are kind of his PC. Yeah, I thought he would be PC. Because Xbox can have similar save files to PC, I think I'd be worried that it's modded. But yeah, +5 in Donnybrook is sensational because you're stacking it, so you're going to get 90% damage buff on anything you use. So that's SMG's a lot, whereas mine is primarily focused. We've got 25% on weapon damage as a whole, and then an extra 31% on SMGs and an extra 45 on top of that for my redistributor. So that's why this build melts with this redistributor. But as I showed you earlier, just with the dictator, you can still do horrendous amounts of damage. DPJ, you took PlayStation here as well. So I am going to refrain talking about DPJ. Not a fan. So let's see if I can get the dictator to do some work on this dude. Although he's going to get chained, so let's chain him. Oh look, he died and I didn't even have to shoot you anymore. Let me punch you. Get ready, get fucked, mate. Right. Oh, wave 5. Let's get this gun going. My shield's gonna go. Yeah. Let me just freeze this guy up. Dictator! Oh, it wasn't reloaded. Yeah, so like I just worry that sometimes because I've seen that Killer 6 has been, some people send him stuff and he's been checking them to see whether they look legit. Like I think it's something to do with the skins on them. You can, if there's something missing from it, you can tell that it's been like glitched and modded. And as I've said on a previous stream, I like to be romantic and think that everything that we've got in the world actually dropped for us, and therefore how ridiculously hyped were you when that happened? You're supposed to be a boss, dude. The dictator's dictated to you there. You just got wrecked. And that's how we roll. Now I feel like that was fast. I don't know what the timer was on it. I might have to like have a look later. We did a couple of pauses as well for to try and get the screenshots. That's a face puncher. Right, so you know the drill here, guys. If you see anything, hit it up in the chat if I don't look interested in it, and then you guys can have it. That's how we roll. You know the drill by now. Anyone new to the chat, same drill. Just say hi in the chat. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and add me on PSN. Guerrilla Game Guru, same as the channel, same name as the channel, and the loot is yours. How you doing? Yes. So I don't have a Gamma Burst flat because let's face it, before today it was terrible. Ooh. I'll pick that up. I imagine someone in the chat is going to get interested with that. those flackers out there might want a bit of that. Um, so yeah, I have heard about it. I would like to try it. Sniper rifle damage, no. Hawking. I really want a good roll on a night hawking, but haven't had one yet. Is that on the ground? No. Duck? No, thank you. What we got here? Another cutsman. Sliding. No, it's not great though, is it that really? Right, let's check the floor. Shredder fire. Something up there, but it's not anointed. I haven't seen a recursion yet. It's unusual for me not to get a recursion in the shaft. Brainstormer. ASE. Status, effect, damage, and chance. Times 18 by Bang Stick. No, I think Sultan, he's not in the chat tonight, but he's after a times 25 Bang Stick. So I'm looking at this because obviously the chain damage flies around. So I'm wondering whether ASE, whether this would give 75% effect damage buff. Yeah, it is nice, isn't it? Excuse me. So I'll tell you what, let's send it to you, dude. How you doing, Shadow? So we started 45 minutes ago, dude. About 50 minutes ago. So we have not been on long, so don't worry. There is plenty of time left in the stream. That's my dogs barking. Apologies. I knocked my own desk in this room, and my dogs think it's the front door. So dogs, love them. Why is that not in alphabetical order? Level 0 operative. There you go. You like that brainstorm? It's now yours. 10 gallon, Hellwalker, Dobby Sickle. So, other than that brainstormer and that companion, if anyone wants this companion, by the way, I think it's pretty good. No one wants it. I'll probably use it on flak. 100% ASE is pretty good. Have I seen a crossroad? Dude, I see crossroads all the time. So let me know what you want, and I'll look out for it. Need to do some testing. Yeah. So K6's has a brainstorm with lifesteal and his flat build. That works pretty well to get his skills back, because the shock going around can crit, because any damage on flat can crit if you put it into the build. So you can get his skills back pretty much instantaneously with a brainstormer, and the lifesteal is pretty nice because he doesn't have a lot of lifesteal on the build. So that's pretty good. So I have two dogs. I have a Staffordshire Bull Terrier Whippet Cross, and I have a Cavachon, which is a King Charles Spaniel, and a Bichon Fritz mix. Corrosion, radiation, or fire. Okay, dude, I'll have to look out for it. In fact, let's just quickly go to my vault while we're doing it. I might have one in my vault. So yeah, they are lovely dogs. I'll put a picture in the disco at some point so you guys can see. Cooper and Yuri, they are. Right, so I'll just quickly check out the vault, and then if anybody wants anything, just let me know. So a few people have joined the disco as well, which is good. Happy days. Anyone new on the chat, just feel free to say hello. We don't bite. All I ask in return is that you hit that subscribe button, and then we can sort you out with any loot you want, providing we find it or we have it spare. Look how many Night Hawkins I got here. ASA, Rack Attack. There's just a redistributor sitting in the thing. Pick that up. We'll send that to someone. Not Hawking. I have a pit. Her name is Karma. She's about 8. So Cooper's 3, and Yuri has only just gone 1. Oh, nice. So it looks like, Shadow, you're going to get sorted out anyway. But let me see. A couple of bitches. Loads of kibs. I will take it. Can you be more specific, please, Soda? Here we go. We've got a radiation crossroad here. If you want that one. Is it level? Oh, it's only level 43. Why is that in my vault? Amateur. Yeah, so it doesn't look like I got any others. I don't have any gamma bursting stuff here, do I? I bet I don't, because I'd have just gone, nah, it's crap, delete. I'm going to guess, Soda, you were talking about the redistributor. You don't have a Maggie yet? Yeah, right. Right, what do you mean? Zane? I'll be honest, I did love the Crossroad before it got nerfed. So, Soda, you're on about the redistributor. Shadow, tell me what you mean. I'll send you a Maggie. You want? Yeah. So, okay, right. Let me just get Shadow's response, and then excuse me. Mr. Know-How, you can never have too much fire rate. Never have too much fire rate. Right, let me just pick up these 2 Maggies because no wonder I kept running out of ammo. Yeah, so fire rate. So I mean, we'll quickly go over the build, dude, because you helped me out earlier, so it's not fine. My main and only is Zane. Right, okay. So we'll sort you out in a second, Shadow. So if you look at my class mod, ignore the rolls. But if you look, I only got 1 in Donnybrook, 1 in the fire rate, and 3 in the extra projectile. Okay, so that means that I've only put 4 in here. How many? 2 in there. So I'm not over-egged in any of those. My build's not set for optimum. It's not set for bosses. It's not set for mobbing. It's set for jack of all trades. But what it does do, it keeps you alive, keeps you in every fight, and still does a good amount of damage. I've got 5 points plus 1 in Donnybrook, and the standard synchronicity. You can do what you want with these points here. Like, you can put 5s, you can put 4s, doesn't matter. I like having the absolute, in this tree, these 2, this one and this one, the absolute necessities. You can have what you want across here. Lots of people have the shield regen, but I've got a shield up over top of my shield. Why do I need shield regen? So I have a bit of cooldown just in case my my stuff ever drops. But like, it barely ever drops, but it's nice when it does. Like, if I'm standing outside of Wotan waiting for it to come back, it's nice for it to come back a little bit faster. So let's just send some stuff around. So first of all, where's that radiation redistributor gone? Was it at the top and I just didn't see it? This one. So Soda, this will be good for you and the flak because it's got the 1% per hit. So flak, that'll do nicely. Yeah. That it will do good. It will do good. Like I said, I was really lucky and got a god roll. So that was lucky. Now, what was the other thing I was doing? A Maggie. You say you're a Zane? Oh, I haven't got it here. I'll send you this one. I have got a god roll Zaggy, but it's not on here. Zaggy? A god roll Maggie for Zane. I should call it a Zaggy because it's got a Sentinel up cryo, so it would be a Zaggy. So Shadowhawk. Are you? I'm ranking up Shadowhawk. I'm pretty sure you are. pretty sure you are. Picked it up around 10 cents. What did you... Oh, you mean you bought it off like a thing? Yeah, sweet. Right. There you go. You got a proper Maggie now. Let's see what else. Let's see what else we've got in here. So... Oh, I don't even know why I've got that. I must have picked that up on accident. Bless me, sorry. So I'm keeping this for a while because those are really nice couple of rolls at the bottom. Same with this one, pistol damage, heavy damage. If they ever take away the C and dead class mod. The right anointments on those, right. Anyone struggled for a band of Sitarak? Because I've got loads. Oh yeah, 10 plus, yeah, loads. Loads. Yeah, I've got loads of shields, so if anyone wants any shields, I've got a bonus to movement speed on that Sitarak and ASC Incendiary. So anything you want. Thank you, Jay. Thank you. No one's in my house right now, so there is no one to bless me. Got that redistributor's up for grabs as well. Corrosive. Could I get a band for Zane? So for Zane, okay, right. Then you want... I mean, they're not perfect. But take this one. Why is that? Oh yeah, because I just wish this could be like alphabetical, no matter whether they're online or not. It would be great. I found out the kid also works well for flak because of healing. Yeah, it does work well. It does work well. My wrist strip, well, because it's cryo. I use normal bullets or fire, dude, on any of the anointed, or if I can, I'll just use my electric banjo and shoot the person next to him, and they generally die. So let's go and do what I said I was going to do, and we'll start going through these one by one. Again, guys, if you need anything and see it, then I'm not going to worry about doing them, killing the boss within 25 minutes. If it happens, it happens. Could I have that Hunter Seeker grenade? You can. What? I know your PSN. It's J stuff, isn't it? I'm sure it is. Let's have a look. There you are. Done. Coolio. So yeah, so far, I'll take an electric banjo if I get a spare one drop. I'll tell you what we'll do. Because I'm not sure if this hotfix has dropped yet. Because it said 11 o'clock UK time. Let's quickly do a few runs on the banjo. Just to see if we can get one. I did try and farm one for Jay a couple of days ago. I spent an hour doing it and it didn't happen. I was a bit disappointed. I'm more disappointed. How you doing, Abbas? How you doing, dude? You're right. So I'm more disappointed because I actually got my God Roll electric banjo like on a second run. So I was going back and I was like, yeah, it's easy. And actually one of my most popular videos on YouTube is the electric banjo farm. Probably because everybody else is struggling with it. So my bad, but you know, I'm sure it'll happen. If this happens first time as well, it'd be great. So it can roll with electric resistance. You do not want one with electric resistance. You want electric chance and shock damage. Just check these purples. Make sure there's no bank sticks in here. No. Yeah. So mine is shock damage and electrocute chance. The reason why you want electrocute chance is because you're getting a plus 29%, so it's supposed to go off every 20%, but if it goes off near enough every 50%, more dots, more seeing dead, more free ammo with your extra projectiles. So that's why you want electric chance. Yeah, to be honest, dude, it'll still, it'll still do work, but you're just getting it go off every 20% then rather every 50%. And it's not just from your bullets, it's from the dots on the damage, it's from the sentinel. Altogether, yeah, I almost went crazy. Yeah, it is not great. It's not great. Check your mail. I like it when people do this, but what's it going to be? Shock damage, shock resistance. Yeah, that's not the one. Electrocute, chance, shock resistance. Ah, okay. Yeah. So I mean, if they're spare, dude, what I'll do is, if anybody else on the needs one just to get themselves going, then we can send them out to other people that just need one to start with. But they're not god rolls, unfortunately. But I appreciate it. Yeah, no, it's perfect. Yeah, exactly that. And so now how? Get yourself on the disco, mate. And then if people need banjos, they can put it in the wish list, and then you can just fire them across. Help that community out. Nothing. Not even anything. I mean, it's just crap. Just to know how it feels. How many runs? We've done 2. I already feel like it's 50. But maybe. We'll do 10. We'll do 10. And we'll see. Tea yourself. Yesterday I had a 100% chance to shoot extra projectile. Today I can't get over 80%. What do you mean, on your skill tree? On your Seeing Dead class mod? I'm presuming that is. Gangway, Leroy. Get in there, give me one. Give me a god roll banjo. We've not even had a legendary yet. Doesn't the foursome drop from this as well? Yeah, get frozen. Let's bring him back. Look at this, nothing! Nothing! It's the farming frenzy! Oh, that would have been brilliant with the right anointment then. Right, okay. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think the hotfix has got anything to do with extra projectiles. Farm for 2 weeks, man. That's rough. That is rough. So how many people were so? We've got 18 people now. 18 people in the disco. I'll make sure everybody, like I said earlier, the first 50 people in will get Crimson Raider status. Everybody else afterwards will get Sun Smashers. So if you're not in the disco, get yourself in. I went through and put most people to Crimson Raiders today, but we've had, I think, 3 new people, so I'll do that tomorrow. And yeah, in my opinion, Oh yeah, no, so the radiation redistributor with cryo up is by far the best combination by a mile. Like I've got a redistributor, or I had a redistributor in every flavour, and I've pretty much given every one away apart from my shock one, because it's a weapon, in it. It's a weapon, yeah. Um, because the radiation cryo one just does more damage than any of them, to be honest. So I've given them away. Because if you think about it, like you look in the takedown, pretty much everything's weak to cryo, and nothing's resistant to radiation. So you just wreck with it. And I was very, 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 very lucky to get a radiation cryo one. So how long you think they'll nerf the build? Yeah, I mean, I really hope they don't. So the thing is about this build, right? There's absolutely no way in testing that they didn't see it was doing this. So therefore, I feel like this is by design. Because whoops, wrong one. Amara can like go around and kill pretty much everything. Flak could. So like I just feel like it's a case of now of bringing Mo's up to it as well. Yeah, so slowing down enemies is the way. I don't know about that one, Chief. About which one? I love my redistributor. I never asked you why you was leveling Mo's, because I never played Mo's, dude. Never played Mo's. As soon as, because I was obviously playing the other characters, and then I don't like a character that has a massive tank and is actually worse when they're in the massive tank. Doesn't make any sense to me. Yeah, I hope they don't nerf. I hope they don't nerf, because they put him there. They've put him into this position. Maybe they didn't test him enough. I don't know, but you've got to think they've made a class mod that gives him his kill skills all the time, and one of those kill skills is get your skills up. So it didn't take the community long to work that out. I have a link to the disco. Here we go. There'll be people young on the chat and be like, what's a disco? Turns out I might not be as better as I thought I was. Oh, I can't see anything. Like, this feels like... Is this like the 10th run? It feels like it is. Nothing. Right. That's had enough of this. So what should we do? Should I run the proving grounds? Should we test the new proving grounds and see whether or not this is new? So they did say they're not going to be adding new DLC characters to play, but given how popular the first, Borderlands 2 was, like with all those characters, you've got Krieg and Axton and all that kind of stuff. So Salvador, like I'm expecting to see them. Talk has only made a very brief appearance over the Echo, so you know that'll happen at some point. We're gonna get, inevitably we'll get like pearlescent weapons. That'll happen. And then, of course, when all the skills... when the level cap goes up, all the weapons we've got now are going to be redundant, and we'll start all over again. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I got my radiation redistributor. Yeah, Zero was in Borderlands 2. I wasn't a fan though. Wasn't for me. I was Maya all the way when that level cap came off, and I had like everything going off. It was just incredible. Which is kind of something that no one's really talked about. Yeah, definitely need more talk. We kind of need. No one talks about the fact that slag's gone. Like it's gone completely from the game. I used to love running Salvador with a slag and normal Vladoff pistol in each hand, and just like walking through enemies with sexual Tyrannosaur, and it was so good. And Maya's oh my god, I've forgotten the name. Her ability, Siren, Phase Cast, whatever it is. That would like do every effect: slag, electrocute, corrode, and then she had the cloud kill as well. Oh my god, I was in love with Maya, man. She was awesome. Just like anyone who's bothering you, just pick them up. Right, you can stand there for a minute. Let me reload my guns, and then I'm gonna kill you. It was a good time. It was a good time. And that's the thing, so like Borderlands 3 obviously has got these like end game activities now as well, so these will obviously have to scale with the new content whenever that comes out. Potentially new skill trees if they're not going to introduce new characters, and then we're going to have new capabilities because we're going to be able to bottom out in more trees, which will be good. So yeah, it's gonna be an exciting time. The builds are gonna become really difficult. So like, if we take Zane now, like if I said to you, you've got 10 extra points, right? So we're primarily down the one tree. You got 10 extra points in the orange tree and in the green tree. Where do you go? Like, I wouldn't know where to start. So I think for Zane, he struggles against single target enemies. So for me, I'd be looking at kind of his cryo tree and seeing what other abilities we can get out of that one, because he has some seriously good cryo buffs, and his sentinel is firing cryo, giving extra cryo damage to weapons. So I feel like that would synergize well. So an extra 10 points. We might go a long way there. I don't like this Proving Grounds one. There's too many levels to it. It's hard to kill the enemies fast. Yeah, Handsome Jack DLC was good. It was good length. It was interesting. And of course there's some NPCs in there, and I kind of feel like it is just only a matter of time before we end up playing as Ava, because she's now a siren. So surely it's, I mean, spoiler alert, she's now a siren, apologies. But yeah, she's a siren, so surely we'll play her at some point. I honestly don't understand, right, why they didn't just double his health. Why do I have to fight him twice? It doesn't make any sense. Yes, I did know that. I did know that. That's why it synergizes so well. That may be... Ooh, we got them all. We got them all then. And I was chatting away, daydreaming. So, if the hotfix is up, and I did every single thing, this chest should be OP. We've definitely got a legendary. What do we get? A duck with an extra charge of rack attack. Who get anything else? God. It's to bring down your morale, yeah. You can't bring me down. I'm online. I'm chatting away with some people I've met over the internet. We're all having a good time. The community's building on the disco. Like, you can't bring us down now. So we're nearly I think we're nearly 3 weeks into the channel. Got 171 subscribers so far. Over 10,000 views of the videos. Still trying to work out timings on the stream. And you guys are great, like, so far. So, like, I just want to keep building, keep getting bigger. New ideas for content as well. If you've got any ideas of something you want tested, or like, I really want to like do like a speed run, like side by side videos, but I tried to do one the other day, right? So Zane did his obviously 19 minutes, and I took Amara in, and Amara died on round 5, and I was like, oh, fucking hell, I'm not doing that again.
But not literally.
Yeah, hopefully we're all having a good time. And this is the thing now, so I think Keps is a really good example. Doesn't have PSN. Next month she's going to get PSN, and then she's going to be able to like play online with us lot. Not sure if she's done the Malawan takedown, but we'll definitely do that. And Pete as well. We took Pete through his first Malawan takedown. That was awesome. Although he might have died, but don't tell anyone. So far, I don't know what you mean, Shadow. But yeah, so everything's going well. And I emailed K6 as well about progress, and he was like, yeah, you just need to sit back and take a moment and appreciate that it's gone well so far. And I'm like, nah, we've got to build, we've got to get bigger, we've got to get stronger. So I've like I've just skilled myself up on the Photoshop, so all the thumbnails are getting better. Like, don't make me get my dictator out. That's it. Let's see you block that. You prick. I used to love the spider ants on Borderlands 1. Like, just get like a big Jacob's pistol and just confuse the fuck out of them constantly. I never used to try and kill them. I just used to like just confuse the shit out of them. You said we were all great so far. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. It's all been great. It's all been great. The hardest bit, honestly, like the hardest bit is like when you guys obviously not, but like there's people out there that watch my videos and have probably taken at least 10-15% benefit out of some of the videos, and then they're like, nah, I'm not gonna press that subscribe button. We don't need to press that subscribe button. I'm like, come on, man, do it. 11,000 views and 161 and press the button. It's harsh. It's harsh, but it's apparently that's the way it goes. So I would love to do a collaboration with Killer 6, but I think because he's sponsored, sponsored by Borderlands and Gearbox, I do not think that is going to happen. I'd love to do it. He's like one of the big reasons why I started doing it, because he's a legend. Although he doesn't have as much following as like Jolts does, which I find incredible, because I like Jolts, but to me K6 has a lot more personality. Yeah, he's good. Jolts is good. But that's the thing though, like, so someone like Jolts, I think Jolts has got like 1 million. Look at you thinking your shit's made of gold. Oh, oh, you're firing something else at me. That's not. Oh, it's not radiation anymore. Oh yeah, you're dead, dickhead. Um, yeah. So for someone like Jolts, like once you get past 1,000 subscribers, like it doesn't really matter how many subscribers you have. The more subscribers you have after 1,000 is just about um, attracting like sponsors and all that kind of stuff. But in order for you to get more benefits for like analytics and advertising, then you need to get to 1,000. So that's why everybody's like, please subscribe, because you get to 1,000 and then you get better options from that point. It's not about the money for me. I'm not really interested in the money at all. But I just like doing this stuff. Woo! Woo! You didn't like that, did you, mate?
You couldn't hit a cow's arse with a banjo.
I genuinely feel like the redistributor is one of the most underrated weapons in this game. Yeah, I've seen Morning to Kill. What I don't like, right? What I don't like is because obviously content is a little bit difficult to keep producing at the moment. Like, so people are pumping out builds like V2 builds and all that kind of stuff, and not a lot's changed. If it was Flak and Gamma Burst, like you know, that they've been changing the hotfix, so that is different. Come down here, mate. Thank you. But like, I'm gonna try and not put videos out for video's sake. Like, if there's a good update, you know, I'll do it. But I just like, I'm quite enjoying the streaming. I wasn't sure I was going to enjoy the streaming, to be honest. It's quite daunting. Like the first couple of streams, like no one joined, and I was like, I'm just gonna sit here and sing to myself. Let me kill you again. Honestly, it doesn't make any sense. Right, so E-drop loot, which is unusual. Jacob's weapon damage, working out for C, powerhouse bitch. Right, so they're both crap. So there's that. And then this, did anyone see if I did it in the right? Yeah, it's gone. In the right amount of time. Oh, we got 2 out here though, so chest is definitely increased. What do you get? We got craps, is it? No, a breeder. Yeah. No, nothing good. Right, so I feel like having done 2, the chest has been increased. The end. Right, let's do some takedowns. If anyone wants to jump in the takedown, let me know and I'll send some invites. Yeah, so everything's going to take time. You're right. But you just like, you get the bug, like, so we've got 20 people nearly in the disco and then you're like, right, I want some more now. Like, how do I get more? How do we do more? How do we reach more people? And the problem is that, like, if you take Twitter, for example, like, everybody is trying. You can join the takedown in an hour. Sweet, dude. I will try and be on in an hour. Yeah, so everyone on Twitter is like follow for follow and sub for sub, and they're not real fans. Like, so you could probably add quite a lot of numbers to your stream, but you don't want to be that person. Right, let's have a look and see who's on. Frosty's online. I can send Frosty an invite. Keps can't play. Come on, Mr. Know How, you want some? Oh no, I've done. Do you know how many times I did that yesterday? And I still did it today. Oh my god. It's because TK's got his party to open, so I can just join it. Oh mate, I did that so many times yesterday. I'm not joining. Let me out. Oh my god, I'm pressing every button. The wrong one. There we go. Right. So, does anyone on the chat want to join? Otherwise, I'll just solo it. It'll be fine. Radiation damage and enemies 40% damage. That's not very nice, is it? That. I'll just see if anyone joins. Mr. Know-How just defeated Freddy. He's farming for a class mod, it looks like. Play the lottery. Nada. Right, so let's just make sure, because I'm pretty sure I've got my Maggie on. Yep. I don't need these. Don't need those. What's best, Freddy or last boss? I prefer Freddy because I can chain him. But I also don't like the fact that Freddy his loot is just like always right next to each other, so it's really hard to see what's new. Which is a bit of a pain. But he's easy to kill. And they're supposed to have boosted it, but I still absolutely kill him without a problem at all, to be honest. I think my sound's gone a bit funny. Does anybody else get this? I gotta quit because my sound. Yeah, okay, Soda Sweet. I'll do this one run then, and then you can jump in. And why am I going to Sanctuary? I wasn't in Sanctuary. Oh, for God's sake. So annoying. Yeah, but it's not just the fire rate on mine. It's the like all the sound, like apart from my skills sound. It's dead weird. Sheldon message retracted. Uh-oh. That's where he's typed in the wrong chat. He was like, "Love you," and they like, "Oh no, wrong chat." Man. Yeah. Get this one fired through. I really want another Sentinel up just to see if that does insane damage. Yeah, I don't know why it does it. I don't know why it does it, but it's not the end of the world, I suppose. But it just always makes me save and quit. Like, although to be fair, I think we've got rid of the. Oh, I mean we've got a very nice roll now. Instead of the enemies have 40% damage, we've got 30% SMG damage. So it's worked out. It's worked out quite well. And I didn't know this, right? So say if you get a good roll on the takedown and you're running the takedown loads and you don't want to save and quit, if you fly to Sanctuary then back to the takedown, you'll still get the same roll. So you can farm it with a really nice roll on the modifiers without losing it by saving quitting. Because obviously if you just fast travel to the start, it won't let you start it again. But if you put Sanctuary in the middle, it will. Found that out the other day. Somebody probably already knows, but I found it out. Yeah, my sound's still knackered. I do not know what's wrong with it, but I'll just play it like I'm not got any sound at all. Open the door. Yeah, we're not opening the doors yet. Is it because of this dude here? Can you hide in, you coward? So the problem I've got is I can't hear him shout, "Send in the prototype!" Which is like my favourite sound because it means I can just wreck. Am I going to get my shield going down sound either? Yeah, you're right. Well, that's going to suck. Let's use my badass cutsman. Yeah! Wow, look at the damage this cutsman now does. He's so good. I bet, does it sound weird for you as well? Monocle. No. No. Right. You're gonna chase me, dude. Keep firing all your bullets back at me. This sounds weird. I will have to save and quit. Not save and quit. I will have to quit the game after this to sort it out because it is horrible. So yeah, it sounds muffled. It sounds crap, man. I love this game, but sometimes it can be really freaking annoying. As long as I still get the sound of when my shield's gone, because that could be a problem. What have we got? Oh, wasn't reloaded. Rookie. Yeah, no, that's. I'm just gonna play this one through and then. Do you know what? Right, I was a little bit disappointed because, so I read that Fallout. So I was a big Fallout fan. You twat. Oh. Right, let me close the game.